Hey, good people, quick post here, one I did not expect to do. As typical, when I turn on the TV, it's only a matter of moments, it usually seems like, before I see something almost worth talking about. In this case, CNN's just doing this segment here called Top 10 Hero. And the man who's at the center of it is named John Burns. Notice the John spelling is without an H. When you spell John that way, it sums to 39, a very popular number right now. Amber Vincent has that Amber sums to 39, Vincent sums to 93. The story came out on a date with the numerology of 39. 39 is this very important number, traces back to the Bible and beyond. 39 books in the Old Testament, 39 signers on the Declaration of Independence. James Madison was super fascinated with 39. Something there. Then the name Burns sums to 74. Robert Burns is the poet who made English famous once upon a time and was murdered on a date with the numerology of 33. He's now buried under the Freemason Temple in the United States. Anyhow, this name John Burns with these two very important numbers in gematria is 74. The number 74 sums to words such as English, gematria, Jewish, Jesus, Yeshua, cross, Muhammad, and so many more. Messiah, pinnacle, very important number. English equals 74. Gematria equals 74. Think about the nation's birthday, 7-4, July 4th. So anyway, 39 plus 74, 39 signers on the Declaration of Independence, July 4th. See how it all comes together? There's a connection here. 39 plus 74 sums to this number 113. Well, 113 is super important in the mainstream media. Let me just show you some words that equal 113 real quick. Mainstream equals 113. Green screen sums to 113. The name George Lucas sums to 113. Star Wars sums to 119. Star Wars is all full of the gematria. The word force equals 47, like the reverse of 74, another very important number, 47. Even star athletes such as Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan, the only two players in the NBA to three-peat, win 3 championships, their names sum to 113. The current superstar of the NBA, well, Kobe's still in the league and still a star, but the current megastar is LeBron James. His name sums to 114. The name LeBron sums to 66. Both the names Kobe and Michael sum to 33. These are all very important numbers. They all trace to the origins of this country and are found in the Bible. The Bible has 66 books total, 39 Old Testament, 27 New Testament. The first book is Genesis. The gematria of Genesis is 33. The two combined books, Old Testament and New Testament, 39 plus 27 sum to 66. If you write out the word 33, if you spell it out and then sum it in gematria, it sums to 66. So there's this very important relationship between these numbers. If you haven't seen my post on the Vesica Piscis, known as the Mandorla in Christianity, you should check that out. Very important. It really gets into the depth of that. The word Mandorla equals 33, just like Genesis. Just like the age Jesus was crucified at on the cross. Remember, Jesus and cross equals 74. So that's the relationship, you guys. Just think about the way we speak, and we often pair certain words together. It's the same with these numbers. They come together just like the words, and I'm imagining that once upon a time the numbers were the words. And it seems like to the elite they still are, because they're calling the same stuff all the time. Now anyway, let's check out the story on John Burns.
Shining the spotlight on the top 10 CNN heroes for 2014. Remember, you can vote. We need you to vote for the one who inspires you the most. Just go to cnnheroes.com. And so this week's honoree, he has made it his mission to rally devoted soccer fans to make a difference in cities hosting the World Cup. Here is John Burns.
The atmosphere at a World Cup is like nothing else. It's electric. You get that rainbow kaleidoscope of all the different nations that come together. Football is the only worldwide sport, really. In 2004, I was in the full stadium. I suddenly saw all the fans around me. It was like it was an untapped army. some of the children that love football the most and are in very poor areas. And I started asking myself, what could I do if we could mobilise some of these people to do some good? So at Lions Roll, we bring people to a World Cup, they get to watch games, but for a huge chunk of them, I'm working with children and ask, how can we help you?
Over there is going to be 3 classrooms to come and to do this.
Just real quick, guys, it showed that bus. I could rewind it, but the back of the bus had the abbreviation WJ, and it was showing that on the screen. W's the 23rd letter, and J is the 10th. 23 plus 10 is 33. And this stuff is not a coincidence. If you watch this, they're just putting this kind of imagery in front of your eyes more often than you would ever believe. The word believe sums to 33. All right, here we go.
For us, for the children, this is a World Cup spirit.
In Brazil, we've got about 300 volunteers here from about 12 countries. Within a couple of days, they're just part of a team, full of fun and working really hard.
Oh, hey.
When we invest in a place, it's for the long term. But lots of guys come and kind of get it in their blood. That's what we're about.
This is my second go. This time my son's come with me. A bit of bonding and just building things together.
I know you're knackered every morning, you're tired out, but look how far we've come in a week. It's fantastic. Football's always had the ability to break down barriers. We're taking it a step further. We're trying to harness the passion of football fans to make a difference.
And that Lions Raw at the end that you just saw on the flag, it sums to 39 as well. That number that the story had at the very beginning. So anyway, I just want to show that to you guys. That is how it's done, even in stories like that, which in a way it seemed like a feel-good story, right? It had a little sports and a nice message, but yet they're coding this same numerology. So you have to ask yourself, why?